So the avoidance behavior of the avoidantly attached individual should not be confused with the intermittent love pattern of the narcissist. Whereas the avoidantly attached individual establishes distance between themselves and their partners as a way of regulating their emotions. Whereas the avoidantly attached individual needs a lot of space to deal with emotional overload. The narcissist is engaging in what we call emotional warfare. The narcissist, on the other hand, inflict emotional pain as a way of revenge and punishment, or as a way of control. Now, what does a relationship with a narcissist looks like? Now, in the beginning, what they do is to love bomb their partner. What do I mean by love bomb? They flood the relationship with a lot of affection, a lot of attention, and whatever it is that the other party wants from the relationship. Then, after that partner becomes attached to the relationship and develop a sense of comfort and security within that relationship, the narcissist now engage in what we call a pull and push kind of behavior. So they pull away periodically or intermittently as a way of control or punishment. What do I mean by that? Let's say, for example, the narcissist walks into a store, see a bag, a nice Louis Vuitton bag, and and goes to the partner and say, "Hey, listen, baby, you know what? Buy me this bag." And the partner say, "Listen, you know what? I would love to get you this bag, but at this point, I think I would want to use that money for an investment first, and maybe later on, I would buy that bag." So what this narcissist would have done would to withdraw, removing the their affection, knowing that their partner has grown to depend on them for emotional satisfaction. Now, what does that do to the partner? The pain inflicted upon this partner now forces the partner to go to the narcissist and to say to them, "What exactly do you want me to do? I'll do anything." And the narcissist may say, "Well, I don't care." And that partner will eventually concede and get the narcissist this bag. So this is a strategy that the narcissist uses to control the dynamics in the relationship. Now, what do you do if you find yourself in a relationship with a narcissist? Number one, you must recognize that the fact that you are in a relationship with a narcissist, that you have some attachment wound. Naturally, you would have communicated to the narcissist that the relationship matters more to you than they. Also, you would have communicated to the narcissist that you are suffering from a fear of abandonment. Therefore, you are willing to do whatever it takes to ensure that the narcissist stays in your life. And this is what they are exploiting. So, how do you break free from this trauma bond or emotional loop? It's very importantly for you to develop the ability to self-soothe. Now, what do I mean by self-soothing? To self-soothe is to develop the ability to self-regulate your own nervous system. So when you become emotionally agitated, you no longer need the narcissist. You no longer need to outsource your emotional stability to the narcissist. You can do that on your own. So you can do that through journaling. So by journaling, I mean you would have recognized your emotional experience and to validate your emotional experience and just to pretty much write out your emotional experience. Again, you would need to develop what we call self-confidence, a sense of confidence in who you are as a person. Also, you would need to develop an attitude of abundance where you no longer see yourself as needed this one person, but you're confident that there are many more persons out there who are willing to engage you in a romantic relationship. And importantly, in conclusion, the behavior of the avoidantly attached person and the behavior of the narcissist feels the same because they both pull back and pull away that emotion that you have grown accustomed to. However, the intention is what marks the distinction. But again, the same kind of mechanism needed to escape the narcissist is the same kind of behavior that is needed to escape the avoidant. The only difference is that the avoidant is honestly pulling back out of a sense of protection. So again, if you're in a relationship with an avoidant, there are hopes for you to kind of, evolve and even facilitate the healing of the avoidant. However, when it comes to the narcissist, it may be that you would need to just escape the relationship.